hepsini. Hello, everybody. I don't know why this chair always has to fucking be all the way up whenever I stream. I don't know why. It's like every time I start, just the chair immediately gets tilted all the way back. I don't know who the fuck like sits on a chair like this and has it like all the way the fuck back. It's insane. It's like you want your feet to be like above your butt, and so it's like they're constantly going numb. It's the worst. Where did Astra go? Who's this girl? The Overlord messing with you? I don't know what it is. I think it's just because like when you get up, it always like rocks back a little bit because it's one of the chairs that has like the ratchet mechanism. So it's like if you lean back, it clicks, and it's like now you're stuck. Like if I do this, now I'm like tilted up. Like I guess it's fine, but like it's so uncomfortable after a long time. You gotta like reset it like that. It's really annoying. Did the bike go over 55 without any issues? It did. Chat. I got that fucking bike to 80 miles an hour. I was doing like 83 on that bike. I got it to like 80 fucking 3. There was this, I took it to Dollar General and there was a sport bike that was like right behind me. We nodded at each other, you know? And then I took off and I bet this guy is just like, what the fuck? Thank goodness it doesn't reach 88. Well, the speedometer only goes to 85. And I was like there. I was like at the end of the speedometer. I paid for the whole speedometer. God damn it. I'm gonna use the whole fucking speedometer. Flip over and tighten the bolt. Dash trip out to pull up with a vengeance delivering pizzas. Yeah, honestly. But like, I'm still happy with it because I had only gotten that bike to 78 before, and but the main thing is that it held over 55. So I didn't like, I only went 83 the one time, but like I was on that road going back and forth, and it was because it's like the speed limit on that main road that like I was having issues with is 55, but like people go at least like 65. Like if you're not going 60, you're going way too slow on that road. And so, no pic video didn't happen. I could try to take a video with my phone now, but I don't know how good it would be. It's probably gonna be very, very, vibratey. Many cars from the 80s, speedos only went up to 85. I mean, that's what my speedo goes up to on the Rebel. Like, it goes up to 85. But that's it. I was lane splitting in and out of traffic. I was not. Would jet fuel help? No. But I was very happy because I fixed the issue that I was having. So now it's like my bike isn't limited by some weird carb issue that I like didn't know what the fuck was going on. It's so good, chat. Honestly though, it was way easier to do like the carb swap than what I was expecting. The main issue I ran into was that the engine stud, where like the intake mounts to the actual engine, the one on the bottom or the one on the top. No, it was on the bottom. It was longer for some reason. It's like a longer stud. And because it's a longer stud, it like didn't fit with the new rubber intake, so I had to get like a different bolt. You make it to your P-box? I did not. It was still have a cute butt. It's up for debate. It's up for debate. I think it's up for debate. I've seen some do a quarter in less than 10 seconds. Yeah. Anyway, I was like, I don't know. It wasn't that hard. And then like, I synced the carbs, but like, I don't think I really had to adjust them. They seem pretty well adjusted from the box, which is kind of surprising. Like on a dual carburetor, you have to make sure the butterfly valves are synced together. And there's a tool that you can get to do that. But I didn't really want to buy that tool. And it seemed like it was alright. Like, I was just looking with my eyeballs, and they seemed like exactly the same. Like, I didn't want to touch it. Because from the box, it was like they were both exactly the same. So I wasn't really worried about that. And then I just, before I put it on the bike, I took the fuel screw and screwed it all the way in. And then I counted how many times I screwed it in. So it's like, they were set to like 3.5 turns out, which is kind of a lot. So I turned them both in all the way and then turned them both out 3.25 turn. And so that way I knew both of the jets or both of the fuel needles were like set to the same level. Because that was my biggest concern. And honestly, like, it fucking fired right the fuck up. Like, it was like half a second of cranking and then it just fired the fuck up. She goes back to the future. Two-in-one combo fixed issue, fixed your problem traveling far places. I know, it fixed that. I wanted the dual carb from the get-go. Like, I saw a video about dual carbs on the Honda Rebel, and I was like, oh, that's cool. I want to do that. So, like, I wanted the dual carb from the get-go. And so it was, like, a really good excuse to put it on. And honestly, like, it works pretty good. And now my bike can go at speeds that it was designed to go at. And it does it consistently and reliably. And I'm happy about it. And it was, like, not super hard. And it wasn't super expensive. It was good. It was good chat. You might want to go to AutoZone or something to check the sync anyhow, just to make sure. Maybe. But I'm pretty sure it's, like, even. Because there's, like, it feels, like, great. It might be slightly lean. I'm gonna try to play with it a little bit. I think I'm gonna try turning it. Because it was set to 3.5 turns out from the factory. And so I might try to do that again. Because it's only a quarter turn. I would have to turn it a quarter turn to get back there. And so, I don't know. I might try that and see if it's, like... Because I think it's definitely not running rich. But if it's right, it might be running just a hair lean. But I don't really... I know, it seems to be working just fine. And it's like, it doesn't... The other thing is that the choke isn't hooked up anymore. I didn't hook up the choke. And I guess I could have hooked up the choke if I wanted to, but I didn't... It required more fiddling, and I don't use the choke anyway, because I live in Florida, and it just starts without... I have not once needed the choke. None of my cars that I've ever had that have been carburetors, none of the cars that I've had that have been carbureted have ever needed the choke. I've never needed it. Like, every time I try to use the choke, it always runs like shit. Astra's like, no one will pass me now. Well, it's still a Honda Rebel, alright? It's not gonna too far ahead of ourselves, alright? Fucking extra 30 miles to speed limit for $60 is a steal. Honestly, yeah, it is. And the Honda Rebel only makes like 16 horsepower stock, and adding a dual carb usually adds about 1 horsepower. And that might not sound like a lot, but that's literally like a 7% increase in power for $60. Like, in what world can you get a 6% power increase for $60? That's like $10 per percent. It's like the value for money on that is just ridiculous. Like, what the fuck? She is 22? What? I'm not 22. What, did you think I was 22? I'm 24. I'm like almost unk status. I'm unk status, chat. I needed to be choked. It is pretty good. It is pretty good. I am like kind of worried like what the fuel economy is gonna be like. Well, we'll see. I was getting about 60 to 66 miles per gallon before I did this, so we'll see what happens. What about the purple bike? I haven't like messaged the guy because it's like, well, I'm not really, unless I just magically like got $1,800 just from the skies. I don't think that bike's gonna happen. As much as I want that bike. But it's $1,600. It's like I'd have to spend like $1,000 for the bike. It's listed at $15, so I'd have to like offer him less. And so they might take that, but then I have to ship the bike from Alabama to Florida. And it's just like, that would be expensive. And as much as I want the bike, unless someone like just says, here's the money, get it, then I'm probably not gonna get that one. But I knew that from the get-go. So it's like, at least I kind of didn't get my hopes too far up. Chat was like, send him a message. Ask him if there's more pictures. And I'm like, I'm not gonna fucking buy this bike. I feel like shit now. Because I asked these poor people who are obviously desperate to sell this fucking bike. Who just thought, oh my god, maybe someone's gonna finally take this thing off our hands. And it's just me like, no, oh yeah, I want it, but I just don't have money, so sorry. It is a fucking sick bike, though. I want it so bad. That guy's sitting there with his purple bike going, man, I wish some femboy would buy this bike. It'd be perfect. It is perfect. It goddamn is perfect, and I want it, but fuck. It's just so unrealistic, and then it probably needs work in of itself. So it's like, it's not even... Unless 10 Muses comes in the chat, it's probably not gonna happen. I've seen some plenty of those bikes, so it's not like that one is one of a kind. Well, that one is kind of one of a kind, because it's got the purple. It's specifically the purple, like... I still have it open. That's it. It is still here, okay. It is still listed, chat. As far as I can tell, it is still here. And it is goddamn the best bike. When have you ever seen a Honda, like a Honda Goldwing in that, like, lavender purple pinkish color with the fucking... I've seen the front fairing like that on a couple different bikes, but never in this color. So honestly, it's like, yeah, I could probably find another Goldwing. What the fuck? I could probably find another Goldwing with like that same fairing, but it probably isn't gonna have it probably isn't gonna be that same color. These things are just so cheap, chat. Ooh, fuck. Is that the state it's currently in? Jesus Christ. This bike is still for sale. Denise is still for sale, chat. Remember we were looking at this one not too long ago? I love this one. This one is sick. I just don't know. I really want something that can go on the highway, and I don't know if this is it. It's only a 440, so who knows if this has enough power. But it's probably a lot lighter, and it's probably a lot more drivable for me. And it looks, honestly, more like the Prince bike if it was purple. I do fuck with it, but this one's in South Carolina, and it's $2,000. So it's like, it would be like $1,000 more, and it's in South Carolina. So it's like, well, fuck. I would love this one though. I probably would want to get and like drive it down. I feel like I could do that with this one. If I like somehow like got a ticket up here, like a plane ticket up to Greenville, South Carolina, and then took an Uber over there, I could do it. I could do it. But that one's not purple, chat. Purple is not a man's bike, especially in Alabama. Yeah, I know, but I don't fucking care. I don't live in Alabama. I haven't seen purple bikes just like... I have seen purple bikes just like that. Oh, yeah. Ask for some more pictures and send some of your own. Dude owns a purple bike in Alabama. He's probably DTF. Well, I don't want to fuck some random guy in Alabama, okay? That's not the goal here. And I did get more pictures of it. Like, I have some pictures on my desktop. Here, I can show you guys. I have some other pictures of it. Like, it looks really good, honestly. And it looks like there's some damage here. It's been dropped. But honestly, it just looks so fucking cool. I love this bike. I want it. I am a little bit intimidated by it because it does look pretty heavy and it does look pretty tall, and I probably couldn't flat foot it, and it would be a little bit of a challenge. It would be a new learning experience to learn how to drive something like this, but I really love it, and I would totally get it if I could. It's just probably not gonna happen though, so that's, you know. No way a bike that big was a girl's bike. Well, it had to look. Oh, there's my haul. I still got the snow in that scene. Look, it's got a chick sitting on it. I mean, I don't know, it looks pretty good. But honestly, like, if I wanted a bike that fit me a little bit better, like, this bike is probably, like, a better bike for the money in that sense. And I like it a lot, too. I like Denise. I think this one's pretty cool. I like this bike. But, I don't know, this one's $2,000, so probably not. Probably fucking not, chat. Probably not. Could have been a femboy, couldn't see the face. Well, I blurred those faces. Like, I got the pictures. I could see the real faces. I chose to white them out so I didn't dox them completely. Derek said check your PayPal. Uh-oh. Hold on one moment, chat. One moment. First bike I was gonna buy was a female drag racer daily ride. EP incoming? Hold on, I gotta check something else real quick. You showed the faces before you censored. I know, but only for a little bit. So listen. It's alright. Shush. Alright, I'm gonna let that load for a second. I gotta check this before I post it. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. I really want the bike, but it's like, the more I think about it, like, the more it's like, that's not gonna happen. And plus, now my bike can do, like, it can go anywhere except the interstate. The only thing that my bike can't do is the interstate. That's the one thing I want it to do, but, you know, fuck it, right? Yeah, okay. Alright, now let's check this fucking PayPal. Riding next to a big rig is overrated as fuck. This is true. Holy shit! What the fuck? Thank you so much, Derek. What? Jesus Christ. Holy fuck. Holy shit. Thank you for the $500 fucking dollars, Derek. Holy shit. Thank you so much. Why your bike can't go over the interstate if it goes over 70? What? What? Why can't I take the bike if it goes over 70? Because listen, medical, you live in the Midwest. You live in a place where people don't drive that fast on the interstate. I live in Florida, where the speed limit is 75 and people typically go 90. So no, I'm not driving that bike on the interstate. That is a death sentence. $500 closer to the purple bike. Let's go. Well, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think that one's probably gonna happen. I'm gonna be real. I don't think that one's probably gonna happen. Going over 70 takes 90% of the bike, lol. Honestly, it gets to 70 pretty quickly. Like, it does not struggle to get to 65 or 70. It takes a little bit of time to get to 80, but, like, not as much as you might think. In Florida, we drive fast like peanut butter jelly time, yeah. State law in California to always go 90 on the freeway. Literally everyone does it. You'd be surprised at how fast people drive here. Well, that's the thing. My rule is that I have to be able to go at least like 15 miles an hour over the speed limit to safely ride a bike on the interstate. Because if my max speed is 80 and that's like the minimum people are going is 80, then I'm full throttle, maxed out, going the minimum speed on the highway. And that basically means I'm gonna get passed by literally fucking everybody. And I think getting passed like excessively on a motorcycle on a high-speed road is extremely dangerous because you can't see them. They're coming up on you and you can't see them. You don't know what they're doing. You can't like pay attention to them that well. It's really dangerous. And then if it's at night especially, You're basically just asking to get like fucking ran over at that point. That's why I want a bike that has like at least enough power to go. That's why I want the Honda Rebel 1100, is because like I feel like if I'm on the highway and some shit happens, like some guy starts fucking merging in my lane, a lot of the time the easiest, safest option is literally just to speed up. And a 300 just doesn't have that capability. Or mine, for that matter. Cruising over 80 is tiring as fuck, yeah. Staying is the issue. You don't see many people cruising on a bike over 80 on highways. I do all the time. A lot of Harley guys. I see a bunch of Harleys on the highway every time I go on. Like, every time on I-75, I always see people fucking just... You know, like, there's a lot of those people. And honestly, I like the idea. I want to go touring on my bike. So it's just, that's like why I want like a Goldwing, is because they're so cheap and they're great tourers. And I really want a touring bike, honestly. Try cruising at 80 for 4 or 5 hours on a Goldwing. I bet you on a fucking Goldwing that would not be so bad, chat. I bet you anything that doing that on a Goldwing would not be terrible. Goldwings are just cool, man. I just like Goldwings. I don't know why. I just have a thing for them. I really want one, and they're really not super expensive. They're pretty fucking cheap. Let's see here. Dude, there's 2 trice. What the fuck? Honestly, I do kind of want an older one too. I really like these ones. Thank you, Giant Test, for the $25.
Crowdsource this crazy purple bike.
Thank you so much, Giant Test, for the 25. Thank you. Putting an effort for the bike. Honestly, though, I don't know, because, like, the problem is, like, I have other shit that I have to pay for, and it would just be financially very irresponsible to buy a bike like that. It really would. I don't think, because if I want to get an 80s Honda Goldwing, like, there are a bunch of these things. Like, this is not, the actual bike itself is not that rare. Like, this is the same bike with just not as cool of a fairing. See, this fairing is just way cooler. I love this fairing so much cooler than this one, but it doesn't really matter. It's basically the same bike. So it's like, if I really want a Goldwing that's dirt cheap, they exist, right? Like, here, where can we find one? This one's $1,000. This one's only $2,000. I've looked at that one a couple times. Yeah, I think this has got the same fairing as the other one. It also has the same. But like, some of these are just so fucking cheap. Like $600 for this thing. Is it like the same? This is the same year of Goldwing, but it's so fucking cheap. Like $600 fucking dollars. Down there. Like, I almost wouldn't mind something like this too. Like, I kind of want to buy one that's been kind of trashed a little bit. Maybe not the engine part of it, but I like this one. Oh yeah, this has got the same fairing as the purple one, but see, it's black. It's not purple. It's not as cool because it's not purple. But it is still like nice, but this one's like expensive. I also like the idea of getting something like this. I like the tore down ones that don't have all the other shit on them. It's like, I could put a windshield on this, and this would probably be a pretty nice cruiser, honestly. I really like the idea of getting something like this. But $900 is not as much, but still, like, 83,000 miles. Who knows what this is gonna need? What kind of work? The thing about Goldwings is I think they need, like, they're not super easy to work on, is the understanding that I have. Is that they're not super, super easy to work on. This thing is so cool, though. I actually really like this one. There's just so many, like, sub $2,000 Goldwings. It's just incredible. But this one just calls my name, chat. It's just calling my fucking name. It's calling my name, I swear to God. I want it so bad. They got a big engine in the small areas. Why? Distance riding is a lot more workout than you'd think, not just holding bars and riding. I know, but like, I still want to do it. Like, people obviously still enjoy it. Since Derek donated 1K, you could extend Girl Month. I don't know. It's just like, the thing about it is like, I can't really spend, even if like someone donates like a lot of money for it, it's just hard to like justify spending the money on it. Cause it's like, I have other shit that I have to pay for. Like food and rent and other important like bills and shit. And if I spend all of my money on like a piece of shit Goldwing, like financially that would be a bad idea, chat. Like I'm pretty sure. So it'd be so cool though. It'd be so fucking fun. You need to record when you go out riding. I can't because I don't really have a good camera. That's the problem, is that I feel like I need either a GoPro or the Insta360 to like actually get good motorcycle footage, because like I have a phone mount on my bike, but I'm pretty sure that if I tried to record with it, it would just be shaky cam. You wouldn't be able to even watch it. Use Goral math. It's true, a purchase that costs Astra more money in the long run might not be the best idea. Well, yeah, because, like, think about it, chat. This is a 1980s Goldwing. It's gonna need shit. It's gonna need fucking money put into it, like new tires or brakes or whatever. It's gonna need that. And then it's like, the problem with, like, using, like, exclusively, like, the donos to pay for stuff like that is, like, I have to also, like, live off of that money. So it's like, if someone donates, like, $1,500, but that's, like, if everybody donates $1,500 for that, then I have basically no more money to pay for, like, basic shit, like utilities or food or whatever the fuck, right? Because if I use 100% of the donation money on the actual bike, then it's like, that's all of my money gone. You can try out the camera on the bike, and if it doesn't work, it's all good, but it would be cool to see. Well, I want to do that. Like, I really want to do moto vlogs, but I just have to invest in the camera. I don't know, like, I could buy this for $1,000, chat. Like, maybe I could buy that bike for $1,000, or I could buy, like, an Insta360 for, like, hold on, 360 X5, I think, is the one I want. That's the new one. X6. The X5 has a couple of features, I think, that I think are worth just getting an X5 instead of a... Yeah, this one's $500. It's, like, used, but, like, for $500, it's not super bad, honestly. And it's, like, the kind of footage you can get with this thing is just so cool. Like, it's 8K, like, 360 degrees of footage. Like, this would be perfect. I see so many people do motovlogs with them, and I think they're, like, probably the best camera. If, like, that camera paired with, like, a helmet cam is, like, the best motovlog setup. But, I don't know. I'll probably try to do that at some point. Because I do want to make motorcycle content, and so I do want to get one. So, I don't know. It just depends on when I can actually, like, justify spending $500 on a camera. Should I buy a non-running FC RX-7 for a little over 4K? No. Why the fuck would you buy a non-running FC for 4K? You can buy a running FC for like 6K. Why would you buy a non-running one? Because then if it's non-running, you're probably going to have to tear the engine apart and rebuild the engine, and that's going to cost you at least like $1,500. Especially if you don't do it yourself. So no, I would probably not do that. Where? Dude, I've seen so many FCs that are not that expensive. Here's a green one for 4K. It's automatic, so I don't know. I don't know if you'd really want that one, but I guess some of them are kind of pricey. But this one's $6,500 and it's good condition. I don't know. The problem, I guess, well, honestly, I would say go for it if you are okay with putting more money in the engine than you might already think. And you need to be able to do the work yourself, because honestly, like, pretty much no matter what RX-7 you get, you're probably gonna have to do engine work on it. And anytime you do engine work, you're just gonna need to make sure that everything is done correctly. And honestly, it can be kind of expensive to do that because the only two ways to do that are to either learn everything yourself or by having someone else do the work. And the having someone else work on a manual is, or not a manual, having someone else work on an RX-7 is really expensive because it's kind of a niche skill that not a lot of people have anymore. Because like a normal shop is not going to rebuild a rotary; they're just not going to do it. So it's like, I don't know shit about rotary. Well, that's the thing. It's like I know how to rebuild rotary engines. Like I've done that. I've done it. Like that's what I like to do. And so like for me, I like having a rotary car because I can fix it myself. Like, I blew an oil hose out on my RX-7 one time, and it seized the main bearings, but because I know what to do, like, it only cost me, like, $300 to get the engine back up and running, because I knew how to rebuild it myself, and, like, put the new bearings in. It honestly is not that hard, it's just you have to know, like, specifically. It's different than a normal piston engine by, like, it's like making a really complex and precise sandwich. That's how building rotaries is. Is the inside of a rotary really a big triangle thing? Yeah, it's a rotor. It's like this shape, and it does that. It's really cool. But like honestly, it's so hard to get like, because when you're putting the engine together, like there are two sides of the rotor, and each side has seals that are like just basically just hanging out. They're just in there, and they will fall out if you don't hold them. And so you basically have to slather on like an egregious amount of Vaseline on this thing to kind of hold the seals in place long enough so that you can put it around the eccentric shaft and in without having any of the seals fall out, which is fucking hard. Like the amount of times that I've had to like do that and then pull the rotor back out because some seal got out of place or fell out is just so fucking annoying. Or you can Ella swap it, or you can fucking stub your toe or something. Fucking Ella swap. I will disown you, Keith Arts, if you Ella swap that thing. I swear to God. I hope you done that. Yeah, it's alright, medical. You've done it 3 times right by now, right? I built my, I rebuilt my 13B at least twice, and then I rebuilt a Renesis engine, which is distinctly different than a normal 13B, because on a normal 13B, when you're clearancing the side seals, it's just even. Like, the side seal itself is just, like, flat when you get to the edge. But on a Renesis engine, the side seals are actually, like, at an angle. So when you're clearancing them, you have to do it in a very specific way that's different than just clearancing a normal side seal. It's very weird. Those engines suck. I love the rotary sound and capabilities, but you don't what? But you just too lazy? You just don't want to deal with it? Then buy a fucking Honda, you fucking nerd. Oh, I just don't want to deal with the rotary, so I'd rather put an engine that performs worse in just about every single way into a car that it wasn't designed for. Because I'm just too lazy to deal with learning how to actually run a rotary engine. It's just, god damn it, buy a fucking Corvette. It's not worth it. Just buy a Corvette, god damn it. You know, when you just gotta like look at the bike sometimes, just gotta admire it. Nice. I know, I stole it from an ex-boyfriend. It's a boyfriend hoodie, it really is. A trophy of war. A trophy, we call it. I had a Honda Del Sol, was fun to drive. Yeah, I just got one of those. If you're literally one of those people that's like, it's not worth it. I got into this argument on Discord with some random guy who was just trying to tell me that, like, an LS engine was better to put in an RX-7 just because it was easier to run. So if you were doing like lap days or track days, like, he was saying it was easier to put an LS engine because it was cheaper to run. And I thought, if you're doing track days, why are you prioritizing what's cheaper? Like, isn't the whole point to go fast, not to do it cheap? What the fuck? It was the bolt-on. Yeah, that was the fucking bolt-on guy. Like, what? You don't know what a bolt-on is? What the fuck? This man was unironically trying to convince me that, like, the most efficient tuning for an engine is the most powerful tuning for an engine. And I literally didn't know how to explain the guy in any other way. That is, like, just... No, when an engine is tuned for peak efficiency is not making peak power. Those are two different things. There, if you can tune an engine for peak power or peak efficiency, not both. It's like, and he's just like, no, you don't know what a bolt on it. You little fucking silly Billy. Should I buy a used, perfect condition, late 70s Corvette or an early 2000s C5 Corvette that might have a few issues? What kind of fucking question is that? Are you fucking kidding me? You would rather buy a 2000 C5 Corvette with issues over a C3 Corvette? Are you fucking stupid? Are you fucking stupid? I'm sorry, that's rude. I'm sorry, that's rude. Listen, I get passionate about these things. Corvettes fucking suck, except for the C3 and the C4. The only two good years of Corvettes are the C3 and the C4. If you can get... I would literally never buy a C5 over a C3 any day of the week. If you give me a piece of shit C3 and say, would you rather buy this over a perfect running C5? I'd buy the C3. Because fuck the C5, dude. Oh, they're so nice looking though. I mean, like, literally, it's worth it just for the aesthetics, dude. They're so much cooler than the fucking... Literally, the C3 Corvette is the best fucking Corvette model they ever made. The C2's alright, but once you get past, like, the C2s and the C1s are, like, kind of baby boomer cars, I think. But the C3 is just fucking... Ooh. Literally, the only Corvette... There's only two models of Corvettes that I actually look at and think, ooh, that's cool. And it's the C3 and the C4. C4 isn't as cool as the C3, but it's still cooler than the C5. The C5 is dog shit. I don't know why you'd ever buy the C5. Literally a dog shit car. Oh, one Mustang. Wow, it's in Jacksonville. I would never have guessed that a car like that would be in Jacksonville. That's a fit check? I did a fit check like 2 seconds ago. Astra looks extra soft and breathable. Oh, thank you. She woke up again and chose violence. Late 70s C3s, when you sit them, it literally looks like you're looking up a woman's breasts. What? C8 is sexy. I don't like him. Honestly, literally any... Hold on. Oh, I hate this mouse. It's dying. This is like, my mouse is literally in hospice right now. It's fucking dying. Why the hell does this mouse suck so bad? Corvette generations. Like, I don't know, chat. Whoops. I don't know, chat. The C1 looks pretty alright. The C2 looks alright, too. I like the C2. But honestly, the C3 is just the sexiest one they've ever made. It just is. C4 looks alright, too. But the C5 looks like a piece of plastic, piece of junk. Like, it literally does. And whatever this one is, it's like this one, but just slightly newer. I just don't like it at all. I really don't like it. And then the new, like, C8s, they look fucking dog shit. They look like they're trying to, like, mimic a Lamborghini, but they're not. It's like they're trying to be like, we're a Lamborghini. But it just doesn't look like it, and it's like, every time I see one, I'm just like, oh, it's a Corvette. It's just not very exciting. The C1 is definitely very cool. I like the C1. But the C3 is just, it's so much cooler. Why would you ever choose a C5 over a C3? I don't get it. I don't get it. I really don't. I just really don't. But any like this, I just hate Corvettes, dude. I just hate Corvettes. Anything past this fucking C4 is just all been downhill. Bat Vibes like pointed this out to me one time, but like the C8s and the C9s, you know when you take a dog and you're like petting them really aggressively and like you do that and their eyes like their eyes are like that's what the C8 looks like to me. It looks like a dog that you've like pulled the scruff back on. And I can't unsee it and it looks stupid and I really just don't like them. Watch your mouth. What if the 79 Corvette doesn't have working AC, but everything else works? I would fucking sacrifice AC for that. You can put AC in it if you really want to. But, like, honestly, like, you don't need it. Does it have working windows? Because then you don't need AC. And I would easily sacrifice AC any day of the week not to have a piece of shit, like, early 2000s C5 Corvette that's gonna be trashed in a couple years because they're not built nearly as well. The C3 has aura, but in today's hooliganism, it's not gonna make it. I don't know, man. I don't hate all Corvettes. I hate all Corvettes except for anything before C4. Anything prior to the C4 is great. I like the C4. I would drive a C4. But anything past the C4 is just dog shit. And I would never own one because they literally are just dog shit. Did you save this? This is a bit of a piece of shit. It's like the paint is fucked. Oh no. Oh, I mean, if it mechanically was in good condition, then maybe, but nah, this is fucked. I do really like the C4, honestly, though. Like, I would go for a C4. Here's an RX-7 SC for 35. It's got a donut, but it's a manual. It has no engine, so that's a problem. But oh, look at this shit. Look at that. Oh, that's fucking sick. Oh, dude, that's so fucking cool. I fuck with that a lot. Not for 13,000 though. Like, honestly, and the C4s are not super expensive nowadays. I kind of fuck with C4. I would get one. Honestly, I would probably buy a C4. If I sold my, if I sell the BMW, I probably will be looking for either a C4 or, like, a mid-2000s, Mustang. I think that's the... Out of all of the cars that I see, like, available on the market for right now, like, that seems like a good... I just don't see a lot of newer cars on the market that I like. I would fuck with them. But, like, I would fuck with this even like, dude, look at this. Oh, Chad is so fucking cool. Like, this is way cooler than anything else. It's got an engine and transmission, and that's really all you need. I would buy this, and I would daily it. I would, and it's in Orlando, chat. I would get this. Still not as cool as the purple rain bike. Didn't you almost get a C4 but ended up getting the E30 instead? I did, because the full frontal C4 the guy didn't respond to me. He was like, he just like, I'm like, okay. The C4s are tight to fit into. If you're 5'9" or taller, it's a no-go. Well, I'm not 5'4", so... Like the C3s and the C5 and C6, but I don't like the C4. 280. So I like the 80s aesthetic. I'm big into the 80s aesthetic. I don't like the mid-2000s aesthetic nearly as much. But yeah, honestly, like, getting like a V6 Mustang with a manual transmission, you can get those for pretty fucking cheap. Like, you can get them for like under $5,000. And it's just a Ford... Like, if I went with either the C4 or, like, that model year of Mustang, they're pretty similar in terms of, like, what they actually are. They're just, like, Manual transmissions, rear engine, or mid-engine rear wheel drive, like Mustang, like sports cars, and they're pretty good. Like they're just simple, like small block Chevy or like the V6 Ford or V8 Ford. They're not complicated, and there's lots of parts available for it. So I don't know. Good evening. How are you, and how is the room doing this evening? What do you mean, how is the room doing? Like this room? It's doing pretty alright, I think. These fucking fruit flies are back, and I don't know where they're coming from. Literally, they were gone for like a while, and now they're back. I don't know why. Fox body all day. I hate the crowd killers, and the 4.6 engines are ass. 5.0 all the way. I like the 5.0. That's cool, but honestly, the Fox bodies, not super into the Fox bodies. No, I know. I know it does. Let me look at this. If I look up Mustang, I go price 6,000 max. I look through these. It's like there are some decent options on here, and they're not like terrible cars. Like like something like this. It's a little bit older. This one not, because it's got an automatic. But like there are a decent amount of these like early, like 2004, like 2006 Mustangs that are not super expensive. Automatic trade. Fucking goddamn it. Okay, what? Just do this. I don't know. The manual transmission is the one hill I will die on, chat, though. I refuse to compromise on the transmission. I refuse. Oh, shit, let's see here. See what do we have on Facebook Marketplace that we could see? Honestly, I could have fucked with it. I could have fucked with that. Oh, this thing's fucking crusty. Ooh. Hey, but look at this. It's got an engine, you know? Needs work. Yeah. Alright. These fucking fruit flies are fucking driving me insane. I don't even know where the fuck they're coming from. Yeah, I don't know, chat. There just really isn't like a ton of cars in this price range that are available. Like this one's 7,000. This is a nice truck though. I fuck with this truck. But it's not even a V8. It's an inline six, which I guess is alright. But I don't know, it's something like this is pretty trashy too. Who knows how long this would last? 160,000 miles isn't terrible. But it's got a 5-speed. This is like, there's a bunch of like these kind of Mustangs around that are not super expensive. And this one's even got a V8. So like, I don't know. It's I'd probably, if I get a new car, it'd probably be something like this. I don't know though. I don't really know if I'm getting rid of the BMW. Honestly, I don't know what I'm doing with that car yet. I've just been driving the fuck out of the bike, and I have just been ignoring the car. This shit look nasty. Yeah. I'm saving up for a 2016 Mustang GT. Those things make power like nobody's business. Can we have the purple light? The what? I'd love to have a blue 1978 Corvette, but blue like the color of lingerie. Yeah. I do like that color blue. Good old Facebook marketplace. Window shopping, past popcorn, I'm right at home. Biggest flaw with the Mustangs, they put AC lines directly over the exhaust. That is kind of silly. But I don't know, I just haven't... Oh, this is a cool 2 series. This is actually pretty sick. That's actually pretty sick, chat. But I just, like, out of all of the cars that, like... And this is 500. Maybe if I just tighten the distance. Like, what is immediately around me? If I bring this from 500 to, like, 100 miles within me, within my location, what options for a car or anything do I actually have? I just don't see anything like that cheap. I don't trust that. I really don't. A 1992 Chevy Camaro for what the? God damn it! God damn it, chat! I hate getting called while I'm streaming. Damn. Damn. I really don't want another Ford Ranger. Oh, look at this, chat. I could buy this, and then I could put a rotary engine in this. Do you think I could fit a 13B right there? I think maybe I could. Notice all the cheap Mustangs are all autos. Yeah, because auto... I would never buy an automatic Mustang. That sounds like a terrible idea. Sounds like an actually terrible idea. I like the Ford Rangers, but I don't ever want one of these in a manual again, though, because the slave cylinder on these things is stupid how they actually built them. They're actually stupid. And there just really isn't, like... There's a lot of bikes for that price, but... Okay. Yeah, like, the only other options that I see for this price range are, like, this. And it's just, like... Fucking image goes hard. Look at that, dude. This is AI! This is fucking this motherfucker put an AI goddamn image in his ad for his shitty 2007 Scion. Holy fuck, dude. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Actually fucking crazy. But no, this is like an actual piece of shit. Like, I don't want that car. It's not worth the money. But I don't know, man. The car market today is just dog shit. It's just complete dog shit. This unironically might be the best option. Something like, if I could find something like this is not bad. $3,300 for this is not bad. There's also a good bit of MX-5s. Like, I see a lot of Miatas around. I don't know if I want a Miata, though. Maybe I would get a Miata if it had pop-ups. That's the only condition on which I would get a Miata, is if it had pop-ups. Like this one. Like, I kind of fuck with that. But I don't like the paint job he did on the engine. Honestly, it looks pretty shitty. And why the fuck does he have the front timing belt exposed? What the fuck? There's a cover that's supposed to go over that. It's not supposed to be just open. Yeah, I don't know, chat. I don't know, chat. I don't know. Cars are fucking expensive. I'm starting to learn that. No motor? Like, if I could find a Fox body Mustang like this that has that's like decent, like I would potentially go for it, but I just don't know, man. I just don't know. Like another part of me honestly would rather just buy like some old piece of shit like rolling chassis and then just like put an engine in it. Like if I could find something like that that's not $3,000, because I'm not gonna buy a rolling shell for $3,000. That's ridiculous. Like I saw that like there's some like cool muscle cars. Like if I found like an old Ranchero that was just like a body that I just could put an engine in, I would put it like I would buy an old Ranchero to put an engine in and then just put some sort of fucking engine in it. Like I'd rather do that. But then it's like a whole project to do that and it's just fuck, dude. Like I fuck with this too, but it's like this thing is gonna get such shitty gas mileage. Like I don't even know if it's worth it. Like this thing's awesome, but I don't know. I don't know what to do because like I'm at the point where it's like I could either put a lot more money into the BMW or I don't know. And the rent is too damn high. It is. Notchback is chef's kits. I wonder when the last time Astra cleaned her car on the inside. Listen, the car gets like rained on. I love the meme of using like the pointer, like the Mickey Mouse hand pointer to point out all the things that are wrong with it. It's a no title roller, so it's not great. I'll be honest with you, it's not great. I do want it, but like to put an engine in this one, it's just the engine, just for the power plant. It would probably cost $10,000 or more. Which, to be fair, like if I was like already had money for like an RX-7, that would only be $1,200, and I would have like a running RX-7. But then you probably need to put like another 10 grand into it just so you can get like everything else, like the interior all sorted, because there's like no interior in it really. Like you need the dash, the steering column. Like it's not just missing the engine; it's missing like a whole fuck ton of shit. Jesus Christ. Jesus. Cool Rolls Royce. I don't know. I want. Why is he calling this one a Ford Ranger? This is not a Ford Ranger, my man. I do like this though. Like I'd fuck with this. I used to have a '69 Pontiac GTO ragtop some 30 years ago. Wish I had not sold it these days, but the big old V8 with a 4 BBL ate my wallet alive. Yeah. Either of these are going for crazy numbers nowadays. Do you still have a... Actually, you have to hold on to it. Well, I want to. I just have to figure out, like, what I'm going to do with it. Because it needs so much... Here's the deal, chat. Like, if I had $4,000 that I could just pump into the BMW, like, I could get it to be a pretty decent car. Because if I did the wheel bearings, I did the brakes, I did all of the engine maintenance I need to do it to it. I think all the mechanical things I would do to that car would run me about $1,200 right now if I were to do every mechanical thing that I would want to do to that car. At least most of it, anyway. But then it needs a new interior, so that's another like $800 at a minimum. And then it needs a new top, which is like $1,500. So it needs like $4,000 to $5,000 worth of work just to get to like a decent spot. Because it's like, it needs a new top. It needs a new interior. It needs like probably engine work. I don't know, man. I don't know. You dive into the E30. It's just, I need to like, it's gonna be like $400 to fix the fucking wheel bearings. And I'm just like, god damn it. Then you had to hit the junkyards. I mean, I will. I just... Fuck, dude. It's like, I could buy a new car, but probably not for less than $4,000. I don't know, chat. I don't know, chat. But then it's like, am I gonna be able to afford to keep that car if I put that money into it? I don't know. I don't know, chat. I don't know. That's why right now I daily drive my motorcycle and not my car.
Thank you for the follow. Daddy.
$500 tops? I don't know what fucking shop you're having do $500 tops, but for me, it's like it's like 1,500 bucks. Thank you, most reliable gamer for the follow. Thank you so much. Why don't you bring down your tools instead of a repair shop for bikes? Because that sounds like an awful idea. Starting a do you know how much money it costs to start a business, like a mechanic business? I would need like $100,000 or more just to start that business, and that no thank you. No thank you. And then I have to do that every day, all day? Fuck that shit. Need the mechanical arms to shit just to fabricate? Yeah. Guy I follow has a Vert E30 and found one in Drunkard with an M-spec body on it and got the whole kit for $550. Really? He had one with an M-spec body? Because that's really what I want to do to that car. Is I want to put like... I want to redo the rear fenders so that they're like the M3 style. Because that's really what I want. I want it to look like an M car. Because I like the way the ME30s look. I wish there was a way I could just fruit flies like immediately. M3 E30 is the dream car. And there are like body kits for it that you can just buy. And I think that's something I might do. I think I might do that, but then it's just like there's so much more shit that I have to fucking deal with. Where the fuck? Motherfuckers, dude. I swear to God. Driving me insane. Isn't the body kit like $2,000? I don't know, the full one might have been with everything. But it's like, if I'm gonna do that, I need like a dedicated garage that I can do body work in. Because body work is a pain in the ass. And it's like, I know how to do body work, I just don't want to. You know what I mean, chat? Like, I know how to do it. Fruit flies followed Astra from Iowa? I guess so. I hadn't seen them for like a while until yesterday, and they came back with a vengeance. And I don't even know from fucking what. They're coming from my drains? I don't think they're coming from the drains. I think they're coming from outside. From like my trash can outside. Driven 200 miles, 200,000 miles it looks like. I don't know what to do, chat. For now, the Honda Rebel is my main mode of transport. That's all I know. That's basically what I've got. It's a humble Honda Rebel. I don't know, would I rather have a new car or like a Honda Rebel 1100? And honestly, right now, I'd probably rather have the 1100. Put a cup or something over the drain for a few days, for fuck's sake, moves the trash can. I don't know what to do about it. It's like, I think they get in from the trash can and then they breed in the litter box. So it's like, I don't know. But then I'll do the litter box and I'll make sure everything else is clean. I'll make sure there's nothing in the drain, and then it will just fucking... Maybe they are coming from the drain. Maybe they are. You know what? Maybe I should do that. It's not near the door. I mean, I guess it is kind of close. Not that close. Not that close, chat. I tried that Keith Arts and it didn't work. It did not work. I literally bought apple cider vinegar to try it and it just did not fucking work. Like, they don't get into the thing. I guess I don't have something small enough to poke holes in, but... Oh. Sinks might need to be cleaned. Maybe it is just the sinks. I swear to God, one of these days you're gonna see it, chat. I'm gonna yuck this fucking mouse at the wall as hard as I can. As fucking hard as I can, chat. I swear to God. I will fucking... Ugh. Hate that so much. Yeah, I guess it is about $2,000 for it. But still, $2,000, you know. Get the full M3 body kit. It's not bad. This is a nice Corolla, though. I'm looking at this Corolla, and this is how you know. It's like, it's sad that I'm looking at this Corolla. Like, this would not be a bad car. Like, look how clean it is. Like, fuck, dude. I almost want to get this thing, because this is, like, not a bad car. 160,000 miles is definitely not terrible. Yeah, but I fucking hate this car. I would not enjoy driving that. I'd be so depressed if I had that. A new one was on the way. Yeah, I know. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting. Every time I like use this mouse, I'm like, oh, there's a new one coming. There's a new one coming. I don't have a garbage disposal, so maybe that's the problem. Maybe they are coming from the drain. I'll put a couple cups over the drain and see if that fixes it. At least it's a stick. I know. Listen, I'll compromise on literally everything else, but I will not compromise on the transmission. I'm sorry. I will go insane if I have to daily drive an automatic transmission. I will literally go insane. Crash Astra. That's what you got the bike for, to enjoy. The car should be for emergency only. Still though, I literally can't. I've had a couple automatics. I've daily driven 2 automatic vehicles in my life, and both times I could not have, like, I was antsy. Like, I was like, I need to get a different car. I need to get a different car. Like, both times. I cannot stand automatic transmissions. They fucking suck. They are not fun, chat. They're really not fun. I wish that was a real car. That is nice. That it would be a sick car if it was real. Astra always fucking BB instead of insisting on the stick shift. Bad Astra. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna office space my fucking mouse once the new one gets here. I mean, I don't know if I'll do that, but look, it fucking... I don't even know what the hell is wrong with it, or why it's just so unreliable. It's just so annoying. You can still shift an automatic? Don't even tell me that. Don't even fucking tell me that. Oh, the paddle shifters are the same thing. No, they're fucking not. No, they're not. Look at me in the eye and tell me paddle shifters are just as good as an actual manual transmission, because they're fucking not. And you know it. You know they're not. And you're just coping. You're fucking coping. You can't tell an automatic transmission when to shift. It's just, it won't do it. Unless it's like a racing transmission, then it just won't listen to you. It's like, oh, I want to shift now. And the car's like, really? Do ya? I don't think you want to shift right now. I think you want to shift when I want to shift, not when you want to shift. And it's like you're fucking in a fucking, you're trying to overtake someone and your car thinks, oh, this would be a great time to upshift. And it's just like, you fucking bastard. I fucking hate automatic transmissions so fucking much, dude. I can't. Chat, this is the hill I will die on. This is the fucking hill. I don't care about anything else. This is the hill I will die on. Automatic transmissions are ass. Fuck that. I shift my automatic Mustang. Yeah, but you don't really shift it. You suggest to the ECU that, hey, maybe I'd like to shift right now, and the ECU will think about it, and then maybe if you're happen to be in the right RPM range that it thinks is safe, which is like, fuck dude, I just hate it, man. I hate it. Send in a couple of mice that can have as backups in case you go overboard on your gooning. Autos are whooping ass in the race world right now. That's not even true, Keith Arts. It's not even fucking true. You know why? Because they figured out that slapping 2 manual transmissions together works even better. Automatic transmissions are literally the worst. They're, at least in terms of racing, they are not good at all. They've always been slower, and they got this close. They got this close to being faster, chat. They got this fucking close. And then dual clutch transmissions came out, and then it was just like, oh, well, this is just way better. All of the downsides of having an automatic transmission and all of the upsides of having an automatic transmission with none of the downsides. It's just like, dual clutch transmissions are just like objectively superior from a racing standpoint to automatic transmissions in just about every way. Did you ever drive an EV? Maybe. Honestly, I'd rather drive an EV than an automatic. If I don't shift it into drive, it will not shift. Get out of here. I'm not joking about that hill, chat. Dude, I'm not joking about that goddamn hill. Are you a racer now? No. But I do know about racing. I know about it. I know that automatic transmissions are garbage. Like hypercars don't use automatic transmissions anymore. They use dual clutch transmissions, and there's a reason. The worst engine ever made was a rotary. Are you trying to get banned? Are you trying to start some shit? Are you trying to start some fucking shit? I'll stick Bucky on you. I know you're just trying to make me mad. I know you're just trying to fuck with me. I can't. I know you are. You're pushing my goddamn buttons. You're fucking like Beethoven over here on my goddamn buttons right now. Okay. Get out of here with that fucking bullshit. I know it's bait. You're not gonna get me with that fucking bait. Astra's getting squeaky, watch out. Listen, you motherfucker. I know what you're doing. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work, chat. Chat, I'm probably gonna go get food after this. What should I go get? What should I go get to eat? I don't know. I don't know what I want to eat, chat. The very worst engine was in fact a rotary. It was in the 1930 Soviet Union and had a tendency to explode. Well, that's because the communists didn't know how to use Nazi technology like the Japanese did. Truly, it takes a Japanese person to perfect a fascist engineering. Is Ranster going to make an appearance? No. No. Best way to gaslight your sister is to LS swap or talk trash about rotary. It is. Don't bring up LS swapping or Glocks. I don't even hate Glocks. I just don't love Glocks. I don't even think I don't judge people for fucking owning and carrying a Glock, but I judge people for swapping LS engines into shit. I do. Not everything. There are some tasteful LS swaps, but never into a rotary. Never ever. Glocks are too top heavy for my taste. They're just like bricks. They're not good. Like, I'd rather have this, like, the CZ, this full-size CZ fits my hand so much better than a Glock. It's, like, ridiculous. Like, this is an actually comfortable gun to hold. But a Glock is just, like, it's like this mouse. It's like a block. Guess you don't want a treat tonight? I mean, if a treat is on the table, then I will take a treat. I would gladly take a treat if one is on the table, okay? I would absolutely love a treat. Isn't chili with beans while driving an auto LS concealed carry and a Glock? It's on the table? I would love a treat. I would love a treat. What do you want? What do I even have on the treat stream? I kind of want another pizza. I kind of am down for a pizza. I do like the pizza. Pizzas are always good. And the thing about pizza I really like is that it's like I can eat it twice. It's like 2 meals. What else do I have on the treat stream real quick? Pizza, chow mein. I think honestly pizza. Pizza's gonna be. I fuck with pizza so much. It's like, I know I get it a lot, but honestly, like sausage pizza is just so good. I fucking love pizza, man. Would this feel your needs for manual daily? Or D? Honestly, I do kind of fuck with this. I like this better. Grant TPMS service required. Okay, that's not so bad. It's got the TPMS light on. It's got a brake light on. It's not great, but a TPMS light is not a super big deal. It does have a transverse mounted engine, which I hate, but I I would fuck with this. Honestly, I always liked the Evos. I like the way they look. I always kind of liked them better than WRXs, but that at the same time, I don't really love them that much just because they're very not nearly as easy to find. And I'm not as big as a fan of the like the front wheel drive ones. I don't like the transverse mounted engine, but like if I found like if this was like the deal that I found, like I found this car and I knew it was good. It seems a little bit overpriced for five. Like it doesn't look like it's in that great a condition for the price it is. But if I could find one for a decent price, like I actually really like the way Evos look. Like look at this look at this one, dude. This one, dude. Oh my god. Love that. This one's so nice. It's an automatic, so I don't want it. But I love the white. The white C4 is fucking... Honestly, it goes hard. I really enjoy it. Yes. It's a kit car. I knew it was a kit car. I don't know how, but I fucking knew it was a kit car. What? I bet it's built off a Fiero. So really, it's just a fancy Fiero, probably. Not as cool. Not as cool. Not as cool. I like this purple though. I kind of like the way this bike looks. I like purple bikes, chat. I don't know why. I fuck with purple bikes. And it's got 1100. 1100cc. Like this is honestly not like bad. I kind of fuck with this. I don't like the speedometer on the tank. I really don't like that whole shtick, but I fuck with that. Oh my god. I don't know, chat. I don't know. I don't know, chat. Florida has a concealed carry for a few years with no problems. Yeah, they have. Are you lusting after cars again? I mean, I don't really think I'm lusting. I'm not like, I don't think I'm about to buy a car. Like, this is a decent Miata, but like, I don't think I'd buy it just because like, Miatas are a pain in the ass. It would probably be cheaper for me in the long run to like buy this car and just use this car than it would be for me to keep my E30. But like, at this point, I don't know. I might just keep the E30 because I can make content with the E30. I still need to. Like, I do want to make more content with it, and it's just like I don't know, man. It's just this thing has been listed for so long, chat. I bet you anything I could offer this guy like $800 and he would take it. I've seen this thing here for so fucking long. Like, I kind of fuck with it, honestly. I like the color scheme. I need to sit on an 80s Goldwing just see if I actually can ride one of those because I genuinely don't know. Get a Gixxer 1000. I don't like sport bike. I like sport bikes. I don't like sport bikes. I don't really like them. Never make content with your car. I have. Considering your economy, you need a Toyota Camry with nearly unkillable straight 4 engine in it. Do I need that though? Fuck, dude. Get your car and bike parts in. I got the bike parts in, and now my bike works. And I'm probably gonna go. Well, actually, no, I might not go out on it tonight because I already went out on it earlier this morning. Went on a run. Fuck, dude. I wanna ride my bike. I went to Walmart earlier today, and I was having so much fun knowing that I knew my bike wasn't gonna die over 55 miles an hour. It was so good. You have what have you done? I've done a good couple things to the E30. I did the fuel filter, and I have a short of me doing the fuel filter, and I have footage of me doing the slave cylinder on the E30 because I did put a slave cylinder in the E30, but pizza is on the way. Hopefully, oh thank you. You have to open the lock my lanai. But chat, I wonder if I can like show you guys this, but like I have like some really good footage of me working on the motorcycle from the other day. Honestly, I should probably just upload that. Make a video out of that really quick. Like, I got the first startup. How long is this video? 17 minutes? No, it's 46 seconds. Can I upload this to my Discord? So I can show this on stream. Can I do that? Is that possible? Or do I need nitro? Because fucking nitro. See if it lets me send this. What, your neighbors didn't ask what you were doing? I mean, I wasn't making that much noise. You did a fuel filter and a slave cylinder over how many years? I don't know how many years it was, but I mean, I've done other things since then. I did the fuel pump not too long ago, but I didn't film that one because I was just like fucking tired. I don't know. I'm so excited that I actually got that thing fucking working. I'm so fucking happy about it. Do I need nitro? Oh, I don't need nitro, but it would be nice. Load it onto your YouTube channel with Burning Man. Well, I'm gonna try to post. So I've got a couple videos that I've got like filmed. So now I've got that bike video filmed. I also have the mall video filmed, and I have Burning Man filmed. So I've got like 3 videos worth of content that I have filmed that I just need to edit together. And I've already started the process of Burning Man. The problem with the Burning Man footage is it's literally I went through and cut everything down and like added all of the footage into one timeline, and it's literally like an hour and 15 minutes of 4K footage, and it's like, what the fuck? Does Monster like Florida? I think so far she's liking it, but it's a little, you know, it's definitely a big change in her life, so there's just a lot happening at once, so she's a little bit like, but, you know, it's kind of understandable. But I think she's handling it well. You could change the exhaust and get a few more horsepower, too. What exhaust do you think that I should do that would do that? I know like the blue collar bobber exhaust sound pretty good. That's kind of what I was thinking about getting, was one of those, because I like the idea of putting a different exhaust on it. Because honestly, like my biggest complaint with the bike right now is it just sounds like it sounds like the Jetsons, like, you know, spaceship, you know, that like weird whirling sound. Like, hold on. That's really what the Honda Rebel sounds like at the moment. But let's see here.
Of this video, if I you want to hear it, right? Okay.
What a weird guy. don't know. I like the way this sounds a lot, but the kit I think I found was like, oh, here it is. Have it open. It's $189, and then I need to like chop off my current exhaust. Like the exhaust itself costs like $170 if I wanted to put a new exhaust on it. But I don't really even know if I want to cut off my current exhaust and permanently modify it. But for 180, like it's 200 bucks basically for this. It's just, I guess it's okay. But it sounds really nice. I don't know if that would add a lot of horsepower or not, but I do want to do that eventually. I'm off to bed. Have a good night. All right. Good night, gents. Or the better film footage. I'm hoping. To be honest, I'm not really sure on that small bike, really. I've had a 250cc. It doesn't get any better. I mean, honestly, I did notice, like, it does. It has. I noticed a performance increase with the double carb. I honestly did. Put a drinker and find one to chop up. I guess I could do that. See, that guy has one. And I could probably buy like a spare exhaust or something for not too much, and then I could just chop it. I know some people just literally chop them off, but I don't know. I'll see. Oh, I thought you wanted it to sound. I do want it to sound different. I want it to sound meaner. You know, I want it to sound more growly. I don't want it to sound like the Jetsons car, which it kind of does at the moment, but it doesn't sound too bad. It sounds a little bit better with the dual carb too. That kit looks like a bit like a cherry bomb for cars. It is. It's kind of like that. It's just that basically you cut off your exhaust and you slip that on, and it makes it sound better, I guess. And so I kind of do want to do that, but I don't know. I don't really have I don't have a Sazza, first of all, and then second of all, I'd have to like cut my exhaust up, and that's kind of sad. No Washington car for Astra. I don't know, chat. I'll figure something out. I'll figure something out. Somehow I'll figure it out. I do like this Kawasaki though that I've just seen. Like, for so long. Like, a part of me really wants to buy this bike. But I guess not as much as I want the other bike. This one's just too good, chat. It really is. Fuck, dude, I want that. And I keep looking at it and I keep making myself want it, which is bad. Cause like I'm not getting it, so it's just get an FXR. A what? I don't even know what that is, chat. XR bobber. Literally never seen that. Is it just a Harley? I don't really know if I want a Harley. Harleys are just so fucking heavy. Like, if I'm gonna get a heavy bike, I might as well get one that's comfortable. Get a Harley FXR. And I'm not super big into Harleys. I don't mind, like, I would get a Harley. Like, I wouldn't mind getting, like, a Sportster or something like that, but I'm not the biggest into Harleys. Don't emote that. All Harleys just look the same. They really do. They all look the same. They're not unique at all. Literally all Harleys look the same, and I don't like it. I don't fucking like it. I like bikes that look unique, that have a uniqueness to them. The purple bike is unique. Harley, you're paying 30 to 50% more just for the name? Yeah, it makes sense. I'm just not sure about them. You know, they're good bikes, I think, but I just don't love them. And I don't like the brother culture, where there's like a thing where it's like, you're not supposed to pass the brother. You never pass the Harley Rider on the highway. If you do, I'm gonna kick your ass. Like, come on, dude. It's just, I see so many videos of like Harley Riders being like the biggest piece of shit. Like, What? You came up next to me on a public road? Aha! My made-up rules. You broke them, and now I'm gonna kick your ass because I got a Harley. Like, God, dude, just fuck off. Fuck off. You're not a 1%er. You're just a fucking asshole. Cutting off the exhaust now is how much versus reversibility for resale reasons. For now is how much versus. It kind of comes down to selling it for resale. I don't really think it would affect the resale value too much, especially now that I've already done the double carb conversion. And I would need to do a couple things to it before I would resell it anyway. Like, the throttle has a little bit of play in it now, which I need to fix somehow. I can still open the throttle all the way, but there's like a bit of dead zone at the end of the travel, which I need to fix. But it's like, for the resale, I would like the stock exhaust, I guess, but I don't know. I'd like just a part of me just wants to buy a new exhaust, like a separate exhaust, and then just modify that, and then just keep the exhaust I currently have, just in case I ever want to put it back on or something. Will your bike even pass a Harley? No, it will not. No, it will not. Most of the older ones are Kickstart too, and they're well known for breaking legs. Well, if I did get a Harley, I'd want one of the old ones. Like one of the cool old choppers, you know what I mean? You can practically smell them through the screen. I'd much rather have a Harley like that than like a 2000s like Sportster bagger that just looks like the same fucking thing. I've seen like 1,000 times. They're just so ubiquitous. They just look like the fucking same thing. She wants a bike that goes from 0 to 60 in 2.0 seconds. I want a Honda Rebel 1100. That's what I fucking want. That's the bike I want, chat. Talk about what I want. That's what I want. See if I can find one. There's a 500 for 4,500 bucks. That's not too terrible. This one looks really cool, but I think it's 500. Yeah. If I can find 100. Honda Rebel 1100. The DCT. There's so many DCT ones available. It's just I don't want the DCT. Goddammit. DCT my fucking ass, dude. $7K to pay off. I don't have a title in hand, but we'll send it to you when it's paid off. What the fuck? 7K is the payoff? Bro. But this is basically the bike. So this is a 500 though. I don't know. I'd probably go for a 500 too, but I really want the 1100. That's like the bike I want. They're just kind of expensive though, you know? They're just a little pricey. They're not super expensive, but they're definitely out of my budget. For sure. I don't know, if I save up I could get one though. And that's I think I'm just gonna keep the 250 until I can save up enough money until I can buy just like the 1100 that I want. Here comes the DCT rant. Listen, I already talked about DCTs earlier. 0 to 60 on a bike faster than 3 isn't all that common except for on super sport bikes. How fast does an electric bike go? I don't know. I wouldn't get an electric bike though. Get a Honda VTX 1300. Smells. I hate it. This fucking mouse sucks so much. God damn it. Fuck this mouse. See, but this is the problem, dude. These all look the fucking same. Like, these look a little cooler because they look like the Honda Rune with that, like, weird headlight. But I just don't like the way this looks. I'm sorry, but I fucking don't like this. I like it better than some other bikes, but I do not jive with this very much at all. I'm gonna be honest with you. Plus, I bet you they weigh like a shit ton, and I really just, I'm not a big person. I don't want to have to drive a bike that weighs 800 fucking pounds. It's like, how much? It weighs 650 pounds. So the Honda VTX 1300 weighs 650 pounds. How much does the Honda Rebel 1100 weight? The Honda Rebel 1100 weighs 487 pounds. That is like considerably less. That is considerably less. Does the new mouse come in? I don't know, but I'm hoping soon because this fucking thing is. I'm about ready to like. I'm about ready just to like fucking swing it and through the window. It looks extra right now. The right throwback clothes of 60s, and you on a Harley could be looking like Janis Joplin. I mean, listen. Listen. If I had the opportunity to get a Harley, I probably would. Like, I'm not anti-Harley. I just don't like most of them. Throw the mouse? I don't want to... More girl month budget. To be fair, a DCT on a bike doesn't make much sense unless you physically physical issue, or just can't shift. And if you can't, likely shouldn't be on a bike. Yeah, probably. If I were to get a Harley, it'd be a 1920 or earlier. I don't know if I'd go that early, but I like those old, like, you know, videos of, like, Japanese people driving those old fucking clunker Harleys through the Japanese mountains. I love that with, like, I like the Kickstarter vibe, where it's just a bare bones, really, like, custom chopper look. I kind of fuck with that. A lot of Harleys, I just don't like the way they look. They all look the same. They all look the fucking same. To be honest with you, I like the way the Honda Rebel 250 looks a lot. Like, I like the way it looks a lot. But that's the thing, chat. For 900 bucks, all I want to do is go on the interstate. A Goldwing from the 80s could probably do it. That's all I'm saying, chat. That's all I'm saying. This is Astra Dream Bike. Watch 4 minutes. What? This is just the Ghost Rider's first ride, 2007. You gotta stop with the movies, man. I do want a bike that will do that, though. Dude, I haven't seen this movie in so long. I should watch this movie again. I should watch that movie again. Dude, that was such a good movie. That is the way to go if you want Harley. If you... The Rebel 1100, I'm buying a shovel head. But knuckle expensive. Yeah. I don't know, chat. I don't know. I'll probably get the 1100 when I can, but it's probably gonna be like, I don't know. That's the thing. It's like I kind of want a new, like a bike that can go on the highway, but I don't want to wait until I can afford an 1100 because like it's probably gonna be like 3 or 4 or 5 years before I can get that bike. So I don't know. Evil Knievel is most associated with the Harley Davidson XR750, a lightweight, dependable racing machine that used for many spectacular jumps starting in 1970. It's the bike I know and you love going really fast. Newer, except newer ones, a lot of them are cheaper and crap. Oh. Got my 2002 Dyna Lowrider for 2K, but with a fully built motor. That's kind of nice. I don't know, chat. There's lots of like cheaper bikes I could get, so maybe I'll find one and I'll ride it and I'll have fun with it. But I do kind of like, I get the sense that I want to get a faster bike. Like, I do have the urge to get like a faster, more powerful bike, but I don't know. I don't know if I don't really need it, so. I have a bike that works, so I should probably just be like okay with that for a while. Because if I sold my Honda Rebel, I don't know if there's another bike for that similar price that I would want. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be real honest, chat. Except for Denise. Keep coming back to this bike, chat. It's like it's been listed for a while, and I've seen it before, and I keep looking at this fucking bike, and I'm just like, this thing looks pretty cool. It looks pretty fucking cool. The speedometer only goes up to 80 though, so it's probably not as fast as I would want it to be honest with you. It's probably not like much faster than what I currently have. The engine looks like it's the same engine. Like, I guess this makes twice as much power though, because it's a 440, but probably not exactly what I need or want. I don't know, chat. I don't know. It's like a part of me just wants to buy like a really cheap like. Thing looks fucking weird. What the fuck? Why does it look like that? Ew. Ew. Oh, what even is visibility? I don't know, chat. This is like 900 bucks. And I feel like I would go for something like this. It's like I feel like this is not able to sell. It was a barn find from someone property hints top end or set for 17 years. Like I honestly would fuck with something like this. I would fuck with this. That's really what I gotta find, is some cheapo. Offered 750, bet they take it. Do I really have 750 to buy a random bike right now? I don't know. I literally just heard a cat. They might take 750. That one is pretty close. That one is pretty close. Like, that one's unironically pretty doable. Like, let's see, where is this? Oh, dude, this is, like, super close to me. Like, I could totally go and get this thing. I wonder what kind of, like, what it's like to drive one of these things, though. Dude, I would, if I offered in 750. That one was pretty cool. Some bikers don't like that, just saying. Don't like what? Lowballing somebody? I don't think anybody likes to get lowballed. Some bikers, wait, what do some bikers don't like? Yeah, lowballing. Yeah, I mean, that's understandable, but it's like, he's had it listed for a while. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. it's just like I probably would offer 750, but like I really don't have 750 to spend either. So it's like I really it's you know financial responsibility. There's like the financial responsible Astra, like the that part of my brain that's like, dude, this is a terrible financial decision. A lot of them will tell you just to off. Yeah. You're looking into renting a garage space to work on your vehicles? Nah, it's too much money. I should read the art of the deal. Not just a Shoto selling the bike. Damn, you're beautiful. Oh, thank you. I don't know, chat. I do kind of want that bike, but I'll get one. I'll get one. I'll get a new bike at some point. Probably a Goldwing of some sort. I just wish I could sit on an 80s Goldwing first and like drive it so I know what it's like to drive. So trying to like, if I bought that purple bike, it would be basically sight unseen. And I have no idea if I would actually be comfortable on it. I think it's a great deal. Like, I do kind of want, like, maybe he would just be willing to get rid of it, but, no title. Like, that's another thing, is it's got no fucking title. Like, honestly, I feel bad. I feel less bad lowballing him if it's got no title. Like, what the fuck am I gonna do with no title? Like, I have, like, because doesn't it cost, like, a couple $100 to get a title made for it? Right here. This is exactly what I need. Okay, never mind. It's a decent. Never mind. See, but this, like, I could get something like this too. This is not that far away, and it's like the same bike, but maybe in a little bit better condition. I don't know. I've just never ridden a bike that heavy before, and I don't know how I would handle it. The aura farming goofy. Jesus fucking Christ. Holy fuck, chat. This has a fucking V8 in it. Oh my god. Talk about heavy. This fucker's gigantic. Holy shit. No title equals stolen? I don't know. I'm going on phone, but I still watch you. I'm trying to read your lips. That's a heavy bike. I do want to just sit on a go. I kind of want to go to like a motorcycle store or something and just sit on some bikes, but I don't know. I'll do a fit check. What I found in chat. snowing. She can't do an extra hour. Yeah, dude, it's snowing. I gotta beat the snowstorm. Anyway, chat, I think I'm gonna end it there. It's okay. I know. Anyway, chat. I hope you have an awesome, wonderful, great day, and I'll see you next year. And Ghost Rider is one of the best movies ever, and it's a very gorgeous and cozy looking fit. Oh, thank you. Anyway, chat. Thank you everybody for watching. I'll be live again tomorrow. Goodbye.